Jack and the Beanstalk.
A long time ago, in a quiet village surrounded by tall mountains and wide fields, there lived a boy named Jack. Jack was kind-hearted and full of curiosity. He lived with his mother in a small cottage, and they were very poor. Their only possession of value was a cow which gave milk every day. Jack and his mother would sell the milk in the village to buy food. But one day the cow stopped giving milk, and they had nothing left to eat or sell. With no other choice, Jack's mother decided to sell the cow. She asked Jack to take the cow to the market and sell it for as much money as he could get. Jack took the cow and started walking down the long road to the market. On the way, Jack met a strange old man. The man showed Jack 5 shiny beans and claimed they were magical. He said that if Jack planted them in the ground, they would grow all the way up to the sky. The man offered to trade the beans for Jack's cow. Though he wasn't sure at first, Jack felt something special about the beans and agreed to the trade. He returned home with the beans instead of money. When his mother saw what he had done, she was shocked and disappointed. She threw the beans out the window and sent Jack to bed without supper. The next morning, Jack woke up to something incredible. A giant beanstalk had grown overnight, reaching high into the clouds. It was so tall that the top of it disappeared into the sky. Jack's eyes sparkled with wonder and excitement. Driven by curiosity, Jack began climbing the beanstalk. Higher and higher he climbed until he reached the clouds. There, he discovered a large castle, so big that it could not have belonged to any ordinary human. It was the home of a giant. Jack quietly entered the castle and found gold coins, a goose that laid golden eggs, and a magical harp that could play music by itself. While the giant was asleep, Jack carefully took a bag of gold coins and escaped back down the beanstalk. His mother was overjoyed, and for a while they lived comfortably. But Jack kept thinking about the magical goose and the harp, so he decided to climb the beanstalk again. On his second visit, Jack managed to take the goose that laid golden eggs without waking the giant. The goose laid a golden egg every day, and Jack and his mother became even richer. Still, Jack couldn't stop thinking about the harp. He went up one more time and tried to take the harp from the giant's castle. But as soon as he picked it up, the harp shouted, "Master, help!" The giant woke up with a roar and began to chase Jack. Jack rushed down the beanstalk as fast as he could, with the giant following behind him. When Jack reached the ground, he called to his mother for an axe. He grabbed it and began chopping down the beanstalk. Just as the giant was halfway down, the beanstalk broke and came crashing to the ground. The giant fell with it and disappeared forever. After that, Jack and his mother lived happily. They never had to worry about money again, thanks to the golden eggs and the magical harp. Jack also learned valuable lessons from his adventure about bravery, cleverness, and making careful choices. This story teaches us that curiosity, courage, and a willingness to take risks can open the door to new opportunities. But at the same time, it reminds us that greed can bring danger, and it's important to act with wisdom and responsibility.
Did you enjoy today's story? Now it's time to go to dreamland. See you again next time.